Hello, in this video we're going to continue from where we left off in our previous one, where we built an ETL pipeline that fetches gold prices and visualizes them on a Databricks dashboard. So, how are we going to take it to the next level? Last time we had to manually download the CSV file from our S3 bucket and upload it to our Databricks workspace. This time we'll streamline the process by using Fivetran to connect the S3 bucket directly to the Databricks workspace, automating the entire workflow and completing our ETL pipeline. Let's get started. So the first thing that we're going to do now is to connect our Databricks workspace to our Fivetran account. How do we do that? As you can see here, we're already in our Databricks workspace, and on the left sidebar, we will need to click on Marketplace. After it loads up, we're going to click on Search for Product and we're going to enter Fivetran. It will show up here, and when we click on it, it will give us the option to make the integration. So as you can see here, I have already made that integration on my own. And I'm not going to show you how to do it precisely because I don't want to leak my personal data. However, on the right side of the screen, you will be given the option to sign in. When you sign into your Fivetran account, it will automatically start the process for the integration. It is an exceptionally straightforward process, and once you're done, it will show you the same thing here. You are connected to the integration. So now that we have that covered, let's now go to our Fivetran dashboard to see how we can use it to make our connection to the S3 bucket. So as you can see right now, we are in our Fivetran dashboard, and as you can see, I have already made two connections, one from the Fivetran platform to Databricks and the other from Amazon S3 to Databricks. I'm going to now show you how you can create those connections on your own. So on the top right, we click on Add Connection. Then we scroll down until we find Amazon S3. Then we click on Setup. And if you have configured the connection between your Databricks workspace and Fivetran, you will be given Databricks here as a destination. Then you need to just click on Select. And here we are, where we're going to set up our connector. For the destination schema, I just type in S3, and for the table group name, I like to keep it default. So when we scroll down on the section Connect, it will ask us for the S3 bucket name, and we're going to enter that, whatever it is that you have called your S3 bucket. For the access approach, we're going to use the IAM role. So in the previous video, I have shown you how you can create yourself an IAM role, but the difference here is that this role will be used by an external AWS account to access that information. You also need to enter this external ID there in the official creation. More info here we can find in the official documentation. We will need to use that because when you scroll down, you need to also create an IAM policy, which is like that, and then attach that policy to your IAM role. That's how we're going to make it accessible. Once again, it might sound a little bit complicated, but the process is pretty straightforward, and in likely 5-10 minutes, you'll be able to have your IAM role and everything set up securely. After this is done, we are going to choose the file path on our S3 bucket. Basically, if you have it inside the directory, you here name the directory, and then you click on add files to specify the precise file that you want to take from that bucket and that directory. Afterwards, the file type, we choose CSV, and we remove that quote character here because we have only used the delimiter character. Then we scroll down to the bottom, and once everything is done, you'll be able to click on save and test. So I'm not going to click on save and test. I'm not going to make it in front of you because as I have said, the process is pretty straightforward, and by using the documentation here, you'll be able to do absolutely everything on your own in under 10 minutes. And now let's go to our Databricks workspace so that I can show you how we can merge the data that we have gathered using Fivetran. Alright, as you can see right now, we are in our Databricks workspace, and we have already established a connection between Fivetran and Databricks, and let's now see what we have and what we're going to do. The first thing that we want to see is our dashboards. So on the left sidebar, we click on dashboards. We go to our dashboards, the dashboard that is rare metals, and we're going to see right now that we have the data for the gold prices from the 18th of August up until the 7th of September. And what we're going to do right now, let's look at our catalog on the left sidebar. And here I want us to enter our gold prices table. This is the table that we have ingested into our previous video. We have ingested it into the workspace. When we click on it and click on sample data, you're going to see that it basically contains the date and the USD price at that current date. When we scroll to the bottom, we're going to see that we have 21 rows in total for this delta table. And on the left now you're going to see that we also have a Fivetran gold prices table. And when we click on that one and click on sample data, you're going to see that it looks very different from the previous one. Here we have the column file, line, modified, Fivetran synced, and it also has date and gold price USD. So when we scroll down, we're going to see that this now has 34 rows in total. But the only data that we want from this delta table is our date and gold price USD columns. Something else that you can look, you're going to see when you hover over Fivetran gold prices, you're going to see that this table was updated 1 hour ago. And when you hover over the gold prices table, you're going to see that it was updated 13 days ago. So right now, the only thing that we should do is to merge the Fivetran gold prices table into the gold prices table so that we can visualize the newest data onto our dashboard. And how do we do it? So here I have written a simple Databricks SQL script that will do the thing for us. So what does this do? Basically, we merge into gold prices, and we're going to name that as target. We will use only date and gold price USD from Fivetran gold prices table, and we're going to name it source. We're going to merge it on the date. When there is a match, so basically when the data is the same, we just use an update set for the target gold price to equal the source gold price USD. But when there is no match there, we're going to insert a brand new row with date and gold price USD, where we're going to use the values from source date and source gold price USD. So now let's connect to our SQL warehouse and let's execute this cell. We're waiting. Okay. It has inserted, as you can see here, it has inserted 13 new rows. It has deleted 0 and it has updated 21. So basically the updated rows are the ones here where it is written update, and the inserted rows are the rows that are inserted. So let's now go back to our dashboard. Let's click on it and let's refresh it to see if it will change. Alright, as we can see it already, we have now the data from 18th of August up until the 20th of September. And by automating the script, we'll also be able to have this pipeline fully automated. And this is how we create a fully automated ETL pipeline that collects the price of gold and visualizes it on a Databricks dashboard. Thank you for watching.